Like action. Action. Alright. First podcast.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
How's the sound?
Check, check. Why you clapped?
Like action.
Action.
Alright.
Tortillas.
First podcast.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
How's the sound?
Check, check. Hope that shit sounds good.
Yeah.
But I
Think it
can,
will.
yeah, but I can always fuck with it, to make it
Like
sound
after
better.
you record it, you can tell.
Yeah. But yeah, so back again, guys. Today we have Mr. Jack.
Jack Lieux.
Yeah,
Bartender.
bartender. Um, if you ever need a bartender for your weddings,
No.
hit this dude up. You know, for shit. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Jack.
Yeah. I'm a LSU student. Been going to Superior for like 20 years. Kind of grew up knowing his family. And yeah.
Wow.
Last summer came back from an internship and I needed a job. My dad asked his dad if he had a job open and started working at Superior. I kind of already knew everybody there, but yeah, it was like, I don't know.
It just kind of fell in place.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah. So,
Grew up going to Superior, knew how the margaritas tasted and everything, so
wait, how were you drinking and you weren't even 21?
Ali used to hook me up. He's no longer there, so I can say that.
Yeah, he left for personal reasons,
Yeah.
you know.
But yeah, I mean, when you're an 18 in Louisiana, though, you can drink. So my dad would always give me a margarita,
A
like
margarita.
starting in high school.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up. I feel like that's a cool thing. That's good. I feel like
started drinking with your parents before.
anybody else, I think this is a good thing because I feel like your parents, in a way, kind of teach you how to handle your shit, how much to do, and what
Yeah,
not to do, and shit like that. You know,
I was also the youngest, so like
your
I think
bro.
with my oldest, they were a lot more strict. But then they realized like with them, they were just drinking behind their back in high school. So it's like more of a thing. Like, and they knew they drank in high school, so like they kind of got more like understand, like
Yeah,
I was the last of four, and
yeah,
there was a pretty big age difference. So like, you know, they know that high school kids are gonna do it, so they're like, probably why not teach them
yeah, true.
to be responsible about it? I guess
But
that's
if you
why I
like that,
Ubered here.
yeah, no worry, we here, bro.
But
But
so when did you start working at Superior?
when I started working at Superior,
Because I'll be honest, I don't really remember you when I was little.
well,
Like going to, I remember Mauricio and Richard and your dad.
well, this is how I started at the restaurant. It was the summer. I was probably I was going to sixth grade,
Mm-hmm.
the summer before sixth grade, and I kept getting in trouble with how you call it?
Faculty,
No, no, no,
teachers.
no, no, no. So we got out of school for the summer, right? And we lived in this apartment complex, and there was a massive lake in the middle,
Yeah.
and they used to have little ducks and shit that were used to run around, and I kept getting in trouble with people
Like HOA, the neighborhood.
that fucking dickheads, yeah. And I would always get brought back to the house with cops.
Mm-hmm.
Cops would always bring me back to the house because I did some shit that I wasn't supposed to be
You're a little
doing.
punk.
Yeah, I've been skateboarding for a good
I was
minute,
about to
bro.
say like a skateboarder. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I did some shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing, and I would end up somebody getting the cops called on me and my friends, and the cops would end up throwing us in the back of the cop car and drive us to our parents' house apartment, and there goes me going to the house with a cop knocking on my mom's door. So my mom got tired of that shit, and she's like, "Hey, I'm tired of his ass getting in trouble at the apartment complex. Why don't you take him to work with you?"
Talking to Chewy.
Yeah, to my dad. And So my dad was like, "Yeah, come on, let's go." So
So
he,
was your mom the strict one growing up?
bro, my mom, she's still strict to this point, to this day, and it's
But
like,
she was the yeah, she was the strict one between her and your dad.
yeah, dad was just kind of
Fend for yourself,
like,
kind of.
don't do this shit again,
Yeah,
and just let me go on with my own thing.
yeah.
Like that's why I like my dad. I fucks with my dad. I love my mom as well, but my mom is like somewhere.
I mean, your dad has to be the discipline, like the person who does discipline at work. So he probably doesn't want to do that shit
Yeah,
when he gets back from.
yeah.
Probably didn't want to deal with you when you were in sixth grade in the
So
back.
so yeah, so that's how I started. I started rolling silverware. Back then, every single waiter had to roll their own silverware throughout their shift.
Really.
So if you're getting your ass beat,
But they don't do that now. I mean,
no,
I don't
I
roll, I don't roll the silverware.
because of me.
Oh,
So I don't want to say because of me. Might have been another reason, but so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna roll silverware one day. My dad took me and he's like, here, roll some silverware, and I
hmm,
started rolling silverware, and then at the end of the night, all the service knew they didn't how to roll silverware. They just paid me. They were
mm.
paying me like $10, $16, $17, like $20,
Each
bro.
server, that's like
It's
a
server,
lot of
bro. And
money. I
there's
mean,
back then there used to be like 17, 16 waiters that at night,
yeah,
and being 14,
it's a lot of
that's a
money.
lot of fucking money,
Yeah.
bro. So yeah, I did that for a few years, and then not a
But
few
did you
years.
stop like when? Because I don't remember you being there. Like I don't know. Like
Well, the only reason I stopped
so you
was
weren't there like since you there was a
nah.
time that you weren't working at Superior.
Yeah, the time I stopped working, I think in like I was working off and on, off and on, off and on, because I kept doing shit. They ended up getting rid of me and
Yeah.
getting back on type shit. And yeah, that's dude, it's fucking crazy to actually sit here and think about it. I'm like, damn, it was not even that long ago, but it has been that long. It's been eight,
Yeah.
10 plus years.
Yeah.
But
Tell
yeah,
me about. I mean, time flies by.
but I was always working. Like I've always worked.
You ever had a job outside of Superior?
Fucking right. I used to I work construction. So all right, check this out. So I dropped out of school in ninth grade.
Okay. Yeah, I think we talked
Yeah,
about
I
that.
dropped out of school in ninth grade because I was going to school where my English teacher was a bitch. Fuck you. She was a bitch,
What's
and
her name? Shout her out. No, that's up to you.
I can't do it. And so she didn't see anything in me. She's like, you ain't gonna be shit with these grades and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Knowing my language, English is my second language. English class was never my shit, bro.
I mean, I.
That shit
I
sucked.
mean, I can see why.
Yeah, but I was good in some of the classes. I wasn't the greatest, but I was okay.
Yeah.
And at that time, my parents had just bought a house out in Denham, so I started going to Denham Springs
Hmm.
freshman high,
Hmm.
my freshman year. And dude, I met some cool ass people, bro. Like real shit. And all the white girls, they love Mexicans, bro. They love Mexicans, but but yeah,
People you still keep in touch with today?
every now and then, I run across them, and I'm just kind of like, I don't think I'm better than anybody, so it's like I'm always like,
Yeah.
what's up, dog? Hope everything's going good. If you're
Yeah.
in town, hit me up. Let's have a beer or some shit, you
Hmm.
know?
Yeah, no, it's cool.
And but yeah, bro, that's how it was. But that's how everything started with Superior Girl. After my son was born, I got into
So Alex is what? 11, 12?
Alex. How old is Alex?
Yeah.
He's 10.
10? Okay.
He was born in 2013.
Gotcha.
That was a big oops, but real shit. That's like the best oops that ever happened to me,
That's
though.
what I hear. So,
Yeah. Hey, that's my boy, bro. You wanna know some shit?
what's that?
So I bought him. I wear short shorts, like small shorts, right?
Yeah.
This shit caught me off guard, bro. So I bought him some short shorts because he's
Uh-huh.
like, I want some like the shorts you wear, daddy. I was like, okay. So I bought him some New Balance like workout shorts, really up the knee and shit. And he goes, Daddy, can I tell you something? I was like, what's up, dude? He's like, I can feel my balls breathe with this short. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
okay.
all right.
I'm like, now you see,
He's
huh?
starting to. That's where
But
Daddy wears short shorts.
yeah, fucking right, bro.
Nah.
Nah, bro. But tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Hmm.
Like what you going to college for?
Yeah, I'm in finance, so graduate in December. So I don't know. I mean, I've always said like investment banking or something like that. Like for finance, there's really not a lot of opportunities, unless you're like a financial advisor, but to work for like a big company or something, not a lot of opportunities in the state. So most people go away for a little bit, but who knows? I still got to finish my degree, but it's going well. It definitely took me longer than usual because I wanted to be like my dad. So my dad's a doctor, so I was in pre-med for up until senior year and then switched. So that's why I'm like, I'll be graduating 5.5 years, but it's
You went to
cool.
med school,
No, I didn't go to med school. I was pre-med.
so you
I,
were
I didn't
trying.
go to med school, no. If I would have gotten them, I would have probably had to just suck it up and go at that point.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's still, I feel like I'm happy that I did it. I mean, what's another year and a half of college? It's not like it's that bad. You're in college.
yeah, and you have
And
a
I
job
got a job making good money, saving good money. So like, I feel like when I graduate, I'll have a little bit of a cushion
to fall back
because I'll
on.
be kind of broke when you first start out.
Yeah, that's a good thing
And
because
also like, I feel like bartending is like in first bartending job was superior, but like, I mean, I'm still definitely learning as you know, but like, I feel like it gives you like kind of a backup. Like you can always go like bartend a few days a week, like even if you have a full-time job.
yeah,
It's
true.
like, pretty good source of income. So like it's a good skill to have, I feel like.
Yeah, true.
I mean, or even just waiting. I mean, working in a restaurant in general. So
Yeah, you always have that experience,
yeah.
and that's the thing that I guess working. Well, let me backtrack a little bit, but there has been a lot of people, a lot of LSU students that work for the restaurant for many years, bro.
There's
And,
a lot of people that come to the bar
and
that have said they used to,
bartend,
yeah.
wait tables, and now they're engineers, fucking lawyers, and shit
Do you
like
remember
that.
Hunter that
Hunter,
became the
yeah,
doctor, or he's in residency or something like
yeah,
that? Yeah.
Hunter, yeah, he used to bartend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy, bro. And it's like the one thing the restaurant does teach you though, when you do end up getting your degree, you're gonna be so like ambitious to keep doing what you want to keep doing just because if you weren't working at the restaurant, you weren't gonna be making any money.
Yeah.
So you're gonna push yourself to a point where you like, oh shit, like I gotta go back to Superior and be like,
Yeah.
and kind of sit there and enjoy what I used to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what a lot of customers do.
And a lot of people come back after working there and stuff to
Yeah.
like, yeah. Also, like superior in any restaurant job, it's like, I don't know if you would say it's like performance based. It's not like hourly. So, like, the better job you do, the more money you make,
Yeah.
like as a waiter and bartender. And I kind of like that aspect of that sort of job because it's like, I don't know, I feel like you can be like complacent if you just get paid hourly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like to have a job that's like, the nicer you are to a customer, the faster you bring out their food to
The
make
more
an extra.
money,
Yeah, exactly.
the more money you make and shit. And it's like that teaches you later on, like, damn, like the shit I do now is so much more easier than when I used to bartend at Superior Group
Yeah.
because you got
I mean, you
Get
have
used
to
to.
like deal with so much stuff at once, especially when it's busy.
Fuck that shit, bro.
But like, it's a cool like the time goes by so quick and stuff. But like, it's a job that like it takes a lot of I don't know. You got to be on your feet and stuff. But yeah. So how long did you wait tables and stuff?
Dude, I literally waited tables for well, the thing was, so I was working there and then I quit. Then I came back right before
Can I have another?
right before Alex was born. And no, so this person got pregnant and I was working at LSU. I was working at LA Boilers. I was kind of managing the store, you
Yeah.
know. I was buying like fucking 40, 50 cases of fucking boiled crabs. I used to hate that shit. But I used to eat the shit out of them crabs. You
Yeah.
know, especially when the bitches come out the pot, bro. You're like, ooh, boy, I'll fuck some seafood up, bro. But anyway, so I was working there. I was on my dumb shit. I was doing all kinds of shit. And like, I was like, I need to change myself. This person is about to have a kid. I'm about to like fix myself and do what a man do,
hmm
a father does. You know what I mean? And
That's the good aspect of having a
like,
job, like you said. Like it
yeah,
makes you get your shit together
it
quick.
makes you get your shit together. But if the other person doesn't want to get her shit together, you go into this fucking like it fucks you up. Like it literally fucks you up to a point where like you don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Like you lose yourself.
Yeah.
And like I was so that's how I started. I started working as a Superior Girl and all that shit. Waiting tables and stuff and
No, like why wouldn't you just work at Superior the whole like the money's good, your family's there is something like you wanted to
I
get a
like money.
if you want to get a distance from like that
So
being at Superior is like being around your family.
so at that time whenever she got pregnant, whatever, I was riding BMX and I met this Spanish guy.
Okay.
His girlfriend started working at the restaurant and she's like, "Oh, I see you ride BMX."
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, my boyfriend used to ride BMX back in Mexico."
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh shit." I was like, "All right." Shout out to Memo. Oh, your bitch ass never wants to hang out, but it's cool. Still hit him up every now and then. I'm like, "What up,
Yeah.
dog?" And so me and him rode BMX for a good while, and so he works at CSC Customs on Airline Highway. Those you seen CSC Customs, huh?
Like they work on cars, I assume?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
jack trucks up, they
Okay.
custom make trucks and shit
Yeah.
like that. So he was working there he's a baitliner specialist. That's what
Okay.
they call it. Baitliner spray baitliner specialist, whatever the fuck it's called. But so he's like, "Hey, I got a job." I'm like, "You want to come work with me?" So I had two jobs.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm on that father mentality. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to
Trying to
be a
hustle.
father and shit like that. I'm hustling, bro. I've always loved hustling.
Yeah.
And so that shit, so I'm working at the car shop doing like spraying bed liners and shit, and also working at the restaurant, back and
Yeah.
forth, back and forth. And then shit went down the drain. He was born, and I just didn't see myself with somebody that didn't want the same thing.
Yeah.
Why would you put so much effort into something and you don't get nothing in return? So I was like, something, fuck this. So I dipped.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was still working at the car shop for a while, but I ended up quitting that Superior Grill because everybody knew that person. And you know how Superior Grill is, just like full of drama. Full of drama, full of drama, and I didn't want to deal with it. So I ended up moving out from her, and then I moved in with my friend Memo.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Hey, bro, you can come crash on my couch. It's cool. If you have Alex, uh, my girl will help you watch him while
Yeah.
you at work and shit like that." I was like, "All right, cool." So I saw the opportunity and I took it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went ahead and took it. And I started working on Superior Grill. I didn't talk to my parents for like a few years, bro. And I was still seeing Alex every now and then. But it's just like, it's just a bunch of shit, bro. Then you realize, like none of that shit matters now. Like, I feel like I did my thing, and I'm where I'm at because I just didn't want to stick with that person. I feel like if I would have stick with that person, my whole life would be shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that makes
My
sense.
son is not even on fucking welfare. My son is not even on Medicaid.
Yeah.
I'm actually paying for his fucking insurance. He can go to any fucking doctor in the state, and they'll take him.
Yeah. I mean, that's awesome and good for you.
Shit, yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's fucking sick. And I mean,
How old were you when you started to like kind of
bruh,
like turn that?
I'm still him.
No, but like I don't know. You seem like you got your shit together. You
I
do.
kind of do.
But like when you were telling me that story, like when you realized that she was like, how old were you?
Fuck. 21? 22?
That's pretty. I mean, that's young to start. I still like. I feel like I haven't
No, when I
started
real no,
maturing.
when I matured, I didn't mature till I got with her ass.
Okay.
Like, I moved out.
Is he mature now?
No, not really.
I didn't ask him to mature. He did that because he wanted to impress my parents.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Sometimes you need a little external.
yeah. But now the thing about it is like, it's like you go through so much shit, bro. You go through so much shit, and you look yourself. I like this song. It's the song about Make Mill. It's like, talk to yourself in the mirror and look yourself in the. Do you see yourself in the mirror?
Yeah.
And do you see yourself doing the same shit? Do you want to see that same you in the mirror for the rest of your life, or you want to change who you are? And it's like, I was like, damn, I wasn't doing so well. I was like, fucking, I was living in. Sorry, guys, if I offend you, but
Hey,
I used to live in. I used to. It was six of us. We all lived in one apartment,
gotcha. So you're
right,
living in the.
in the hood.
I
And
knew that's where you were going.
and shout out to my boy Guy. That's the real one right
Is that
there.
when y'all filmed the airsoft?
Hey, what is the mic? Oh my god, not real. Moved it. Don't do me. Don't come at me, Hey.
Yeah, but we were moving from the apartment to the one by Kenilworth,
Okay.
and yeah, that shit was wild, bro. But the guy with the airsoft guns is the one that passed away. It's the one that's over there. And but yeah, dude. And so I was living with them. But me and Guy used to share a room because me and Guy were the clean ones.
Uh-huh.
We like those shit clean.
Yeah.
Like we made a mess,
Presentable.
we clean up. You know?
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, Guy would have a girl in there. Then he would like, hey, Dave, look, I got a girl in here. And I was like, all right, it's fine, it's fine. I'll go downstairs, hang out with the rest of the guys, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever you gotta do, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude. And then I lived with them. I got a little studio apartment. That's when I started working at Highland. I remember.
Wait, you worked at Highland?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So once I moved there, I worked for a roofing company for about 4 years before the restaurant,
Okay.
and that's after I did a bunch of dumb shit throughout those 4 years. And my dad always texted me. He's like, see, my dad. The thing about my dad, he was always like hitting me up, like, hey, they about to open a restaurant on Highland, like. It's gonna open this day. Just come and ask for a job. So I pulled up to the restaurant. Had some little short shorts, ripped on the side because of course I was skateboarding, you know, my free time. And
Yeah.
My dad looked at me and he's like, I had no fucking money, but I had a place to stay. And my dad gave me his card, gave me the keys to his truck, and he's like, here, go get you some clothes, get you some shoes,
That's the same day you blew it up.
clean up, and I literally drove to Walmart, got some clothes. I still got the pair of pants.
Really?
Yeah, I still got this pair of pants sitting in the closet. And not a lot of people know this shit. I just like telling it because I feel like it will make somebody's life easy if they actually go out there and do it.
No, I mean,
You know,
like I don't have like I feel like I'm still in the process of getting my shit together, you know?
what you do. You don't realize it till you actually have it.
Yeah, but like, like it makes me feel better that other people like when like had
Bro, when you have your
like I'm
3 year
23, like I feel like I should have, and it's just like
it takes time, bro.
yeah.
Just when you have your little boy tell you years later, hey, daddy, you remember when you used to sleep on the floor?
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
That's dope. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like you kind of sit back and you're like, oh, damn, like, he actually remembers this shit.
Yeah.
And like,
And to see how like where you've gone from.
and where I'm at now. And it's
Yeah.
like, and it's cool. So I skated to fucking Highland Road for like, I'd say about 6 months.
You were
Us-
living by Kenilworth?
You were still doing it whenever we were together.
Well, yeah. But I was Ubering. I was spending like $3,000 a month on Ubers. Because I was
Ubering
making,
to work?
yeah, I was
Oh.
making bank, bro.
Oh well,
I was making
it's still
bank at
3
Superior.
grand.
I mean, Superior has always made me good money.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. And
Me too. Best paying job I've had.
yeah, and so I skated back and forth to Superior because I used to live in apartments like on Starin and in Essen. You know where Ollie's is on Starin?
Ollie's?
Yeah, there's an Ollie's on Starin. So behind
what is
Ollie's,
Ollie's? Like a
it's like a big ass retail store with a bunch of cool ass shit.
okay.
You should check it out. It's cheap as fuck.
Ollie's and I mean, sorry, is it like by the hospitals? Like
You know what Heads and Tails is?
I know what it is, but I've never.
Well, you know what it is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so back there's a little strip of fucking apartment complex on each
Okay.
side. They're not the greatest. They're not the greatest. But I used to live back there.
Yeah.
So I used to skate. Boom, boom. I used to skate
That's
past
a far skate
to Highland.
Yeah,
No, dude, I
that's
used
like
to love that shit, bro. But I used to skate back and forth from that apartment to Highland. And I used to skate right past Mansions in the Park. You know where Mansions in the Park is? Right across from your dad's hospital.
okay, yeah.
You seen that apartment complex?
Mm-hmm.
So I used to skate right past them. I'm like, man, I wish I'm gonna live in this bitches one day. You know? And I kept skating back and forth. And then I got my own little studio apartment off Gardia.
Mm-hmm.
And I was still like fucking skating or Ubering. I used to skate. Every time I used to skate to the skateboard. Or to my friend's house because
Wait, that skate park off of Kenilworth?
yeah.
Yeah.
So my friend I used to play I love PUBG. Player Unknown Battleground. I don't know if you heard of it.
It's like Fortnite, but more like
Realistic.
Yeah, yeah.
But every other day you will have to update your Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
I used to use that hotspot off my phone to play the video game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then, like I would I would literally ride my skateboard over to my friend's house, like ride it over to my friend's house just to update my Xbox.
Yeah.
And I would take my TV too. Like you'll see my like real shit. I'll have my Xbox in my book bag and my TV, just to fucking calling ass down
And you
store.
were dating her at the same time?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, and then I just kept skating there and shit like that, bro. But I got my own place.
Yeah.
I have a king size air mattress, bro. Bitch is gangster. And then, but I have my TV, my Xbox, and like 3 changes of clothes. I didn't need that much clothes.
Yeah.
I was like,
You must have popped that shit when we got together because you had a twin bed with no frames.
no, I didn't.
It was on the ground?
He had a couch and a twin. Yeah, it was in his loft.
Oh, the twin bed was in. No, my parents gave me that one.
Yeah, that's all you had.
Well, yeah.
But I feel like the most fun about it's like you're like moving out of the like your shitty apartment to a better like like the rock like doing better and better. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
have you ever been pistol whipped?
No,
That
thank God.
shit ain't cool, bro. That shit ain't cool. I had just got off work. Sorry, mom and dad. I used to smoke weed. And there used to be like a little gas station. Alvarez, you know what the Alvarez restaurant is on Burbank?
Alvarez?
Alvarez and, well, anyways.
Yeah.
So behind there, that's where my loft was. So I got home from work and I was like, I'm gonna go get me some cigars, and I got something to sip on, like a drink. So I had $6 in my pocket, bro. I'm fucking walking.
Some swishers.
No, fuck that. Some games.
Okay.
Games.
Gotcha.
504, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm walking, and out of nowhere, like you can hear when somebody walking behind you.
Yeah.
So I'm like walking, and all you hear is like behind me, bro. And I turn around, I was like, oh fuck. And like my first instinct was like to grab him and just kind of like push him down. But whenever I landed on him, he grabbed and pulled the gun out and put it on my ribs. And I was like, bro, look, I ain't got shit. I got $6 in my pocket.
Yeah.
He's like, no, so you put your wallet in there. I'm like, I didn't. I'm like, what? Shut up. And I had just got paid. So I had like some money.
Yeah.
But I had literally taken the money out and set it in my apartment.
Oh, nice.
And that shit happened, bro. I was like, nah, dog, like, I have $6. I was going to go get me a drink and some bars.
Yeah.
That's it. And he took my phone out, and then he took the money out. It was $6. I was like, I told you, dog.
Damn.
And then, like, I was like, dog, like, that's it. Like, that's all I got. So when I was in the ground, all I felt was, pop! I was like,
hit you over the head?
Fuck. Yeah, he hit me with a fucking gun, bro. And I was like, oh, shit. I was sat there for a while. I was like, what the fuck did just happen? And my apartment's literally like 400 feet.
Damn. You can like almost
feet.
see it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. And I was like, damn, that sucks. I was like, all right.
At least you didn't have your money on you.
I was like, fuck it. I went back to my apartment, got in there. I was like, damn, I just got pistol whipped. And I called Selena. That's when we first started dating. We actually started dating. And she was in Florida. She had taken a cruise trip with her friend Christina out to Florida. And I was like, dude, I just got pistol whipped and all this shit. She's like, what? Blah, blah, blah. I think we stayed on the phone for a good minute that night.
That wasn't that trip, but I'll let you say that it was.
No, wasn't it? Which trip was that? You just took a trip out there? Which trip was it?
Selena needs to be like our Jamie and Joe Rogan, you know? You ever watch Joe Rogan?
Uh-uh.
And he'll be like, pull something up on the computer, and you ask him. It's like the person that yeah.
Yeah, I see. But no, bro, and then that shit happened. And I called my boy I called my boy Dennis, R.I.P. He passed away as well. He passed away, and I hit him up. I was like, yo, bro, I even got pistol whipped. He's like, what, nigga? What? Nigga, what? I'm gonna pull up in like 20 minutes, all right? Sit tight. I was like,
he's in New Orleans?
No, he's in Baton Rouge.
He's in Baton Rouge.
He was going to school to be a doctor.
Damn.
He was supposed to graduate in January or December? December, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to graduate in December. He passed away in October.
Man.
And so, yeah, nigga, I'm on my way right now, bro. Fucking pulls up and shit. He's like, where's this motherfucker at? You see him?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bro, chill out. He's like, nah, man, that's some bullshit. Let's go find him. I'm like, nah, just let it be, bro. Fuck it. He only took $6. He's like, all right. He's like, look, I'm gonna leave this gun here for you. I'm gonna put it on top of your fridge if you need it. Fucking put a cap on him, and you call me right away. And I say I shot him. I was like, all right, bet. And
it's a true friend, man.
That was my boy, bro. And I got some crazy ass friends, bro. And
Those are the best friends, though.
oh yeah. So I was like, damn. I was like, all right. And then the next day, bro, I went to worked all day, came back.
Dude, were you busted up?
Yeah, everybody at work was like, dude, what happened to your eye? I'm like, I got pistol whipped, like you ain't nothing. They're like, what?
I mean, you literally got robbed. It's not
Yeah.
like bad.
Well, bro, I think whenever I went to work the next morning,
Mm-hmm.
my manager asked me, he's like, hey, what happened to your eye? I'm like, I got pistol whipped. And I feel like I'm gonna pick this shit out, but I feel like he called the sheriff department because I went back to the apartment on my break
Uh-huh.
to get some medicine for a headache. And we pulled up to my apartment. There's fucking cops, like sheriff department, all in that fucking area, bro.
God.
So I was even nervous going into my apartment. I was like, what the fuck is
And
going
you're
on
the
here?
one that got...
And I'm the one that got popped. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit. So anyway, went back, got some whatever I needed to grab, went back to work,
Some
and
Advil.
fucking later on when I got off, that's when she had just started moving shit in the house.
Mm-hmm.
She had this
So
fucking
how long ago was this?
6 years.
So
Yeah,
2018.
19,
2018.
around there, right before COVID.
Gotcha.
And
That's crazy. It's been 6 years.
but like, so that shit happened, bro. And I got home the next day after work,
Mm-hmm.
and she bought this fucking mannequin, and she dressed him up, right? So this motherfucker has a head, a whole body, and he's sitting,
They're a haunted house, okay?
and he's like sitting in the corner. So I like open the door to go in, turn the light on. But whenever I open the door, the lights were coming from the outside. I see somebody standing in the fucking corner, bro. I grabbed the fucking gun, and I was like, I turned the light on, and I was like, oh fuck, this could have went wrong in so many ways. But yeah, that's just how that shit happened.
Man.
And then I told her I didn't want her staying at the house by herself because we started picking Alex up from New Orleans. Next thing you know, she moved to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
We were driving back to Houston like every other month. No, like.
To clarify, your baby mom moved.
Yeah, my baby mama moved to Houston.
Yeah.
Didn't know. We drove a couple times back and forth to go get him. And I didn't like the fact that she had to be at the house.
Yeah.
By herself.
Mm-hmm.
So we started looking for an apartment complex. And we went. All the apartment complexes in BR are shitty. Are fucking shitty.
Yeah.
For the price.
I agree.
They have this apartment complex on Corporate. They're super nice. They look super expensive.
Shout them out.
They fucking suck. The walls are crooked.
What's the name of the complex?
I don't know the name of the town center. Yeah.
Probably town center. I mean, that's a expensive complex or expensive area of town.
No, town center was the ones that were like old and decrepit.
Town center on Corporate. Yeah, they're like, so town center's right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the apartment complex is right here. They're super nice looking from the outside.
That's what most apartments are.
And they look like shit.
Yeah.
In the inside.
And they build them in like a year and everything's like falling apart.
Like crooked.
On the inside.
But I was like, oh damn. I was like, nah, fuck this. We were about to move into those. And we're like, nah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let's go check Manchester in the Park. So we end up going to Manchester in the Park.
Oh, the place you used to skate.
And then the same day, the day after, I went and we got our backgrounds checked and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day, they called us up. They're like, hey, come sign this.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and signed the lease. A month later, we were living in the bitches.
Is that where y'all are now?
No. That's where we were before we moved into the house.
So you already upgraded.
It's fucking crazy.
Y'all are in a house now?
Mm-hmm. Not own a house. I don't want to say anything else about this, but
houses are so expensive nowadays, bro. What
they
were you about to say?
They are, but we might buy this. All right, so
We can cut it out if we need to.
our friend Jesus moved that worked the manager at the restaurant. He moved to Fargo,
Yeah,
Minnesota.
yeah. I remember. Yeah, kind of a belly.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
good
I
fuck.
remember him. He
So-
kind of looked sort of whitish,
Yeah,
like a white Hispanic.
yeah, and so he moved to Fargo,
North Dakota, I think.
South
Or
Dakota,
something like
North
that.
Dakota,
For
some
Amazon,
shit.
right?
Yeah, and he didn't want to leave his house to nobody else. And he knew that we were going to be looking for a house since our lease was about to expire at the apartment complex at Manchester Park. Amazing fucking apartment.
Yeah.
The management fucking sucked. But the first people that managed that apartment complex were cool. But anyway, so he moved there. He didn't want to leave the house to anybody.
Yeah.
So he's like, would you like to like rent it out?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. You know, and so yeah, we're living at his house right now.
Where's this house at?
Right there off Millerville and All Hammond.
Okay.
Super nice house. It's nice. But we might end up buying it later on. But at the moment, we got...
Wait till the
different
interest
options.
rates come down.
Yeah.
So,
But to be honest, I kind of want to get away from the city, bro. Like,
where?
not too far,
Yeah.
but not too close. Like,
Mhm.
just kind of like central or like Zachary or...
I feel like the further you get away from the city, too, like the better the schools are too.
I can just go outside and be like, like, yeah, like this is cool. You
Yeah.
know, I ain't got nobody fucking calling cops on me.
I mean, I don't really familiar with that area. Where is that towards? Is that towards Denham? Old Hammond and all that.
Yeah, it's a nice little. It's a new subdivision. It
Okay.
got built in like 2006. So, I mean, it's not that.
It's relatively
newer.
young.
You
Yeah.
know, and the house is super nice. We love the house so much. The inside is bigger than our front yard and the backyard put together.
Dang.
Yeah, we have 3 dogs.
Yeah, I was about to ask about the dogs.
But the dogs love it. Like, bro, they drive me fucking nuts, but I love them. Like, if you go in the backyard, they literally have a track all around the fucking house. Like, it's funny as hell. And
They're all mutts.
yeah, except the husky.
Yeah. Oh, did y'all buy the husky? Or y'all adopted?
The husky?
Yeah.
So my sister bought this cute little husky at a flea market in Houston. Right?
They sell them at flea markets.
So she bought that shit in Houston. Well, she had just had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
She has 2 other teenagers.
So is this Jesus' daughter?
My older sister. My older sister.
Okay, so now
Have you not met her?
I might have.
Radio bar.
She goes already. I don't know. What's her
Radio
name?
bar with Daniel Marioli.
Okay.
Ravioli.
She got blonde short hair.
Okay.
And
maybe not.
so that shit. Then the dog got bigger.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't keep him on a leash or anything. The dog was literally just roaming around outside the house.
Yeah.
He shits everywhere and all this, but they weren't doing what a dog owner does.
Yeah, he can't teach himself.
Yeah, so you gotta teach him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he destroyed our furniture outside, and we can't keep him. She brought him to a dog shelter, and they couldn't take him because the dog shelter were full.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dog, give me the fucking dog. Like, I'll take him because...
Also, a husky would, like, be adopted like that.
Yeah.
At a dog shelter, you know?
And I was like, nah, just give it to us, bro. And now his Chopper, which is our other mutt, they're like best friends. Chopper can't go outside without Sanji being outside. Or Sanji. And Sanji can't be outside without
Like
Chopper
One
being
Piece.
outside.
What's the other one's name? Sanji, Chopper, and
Clover.
Like Black Clover.
Clover was like, we got her as a baby.
It's a mutt?
It's a mutt. It's a boxer mix.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everybody says she
Yeah, adopt, don't shop.
We adopted Chopper too.
Yeah.
And we got Chopper from the CIA.
You gotta find my parents a dog, still.
I can get him a dog. I'll find him a dog like that, bro. But yeah, man, it's just, I feel like life is just of you just gotta keep learning.
Keep on learning. It's
Yeah.
probably, I feel like you learn the most of you, like, when you F up, you know?
Oh, bro.
What's
That's
your favorite thing to say, though, Ben? What do you always tell me?
fucking.
That things always do it.
Huh?
That things always do it.
Things always.
Things always fall in place.
Yeah.
That is true. And I'm like, and she she gets mad at me because she thinks I don't give a fuck about anything,
Yeah.
which I don't. If shit works
But
out,
you also do.
yeah,
You
to a
you
point.
definitely care about the stuff that, like, with Alex or something.
Oh yeah,
You care about
he's
him
cool.
doing well and shit.
Oh yeah, of course. But it's like life problems, bro.
I mean, that's the thing with my, like, you know, like, the thing with your parent, it's like, I feel like you're gonna figure it all out, but like especially my parent, like they're so worried about so much stuff, you know? They don't want you to, like, I don't know, like fail and stuff. But that's the only
That's the only
way
way you're
you
gonna
learn.
learn.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if
But it probably sucks watching, like, if you had Alex, it probably sucks to watch him, you know, fall on his face and make the same mistakes you might have made, you know? Like, you don't want
but
him to go through that
no,
crap. But
and
but the only way he might learn is to do the same, you know?
yeah, but
Especially a boy, I
yeah,
think.
I had to brainwash him for that, though.
but see,
Like, girls get so mature, like, so much younger, but I think boys need to, like,
no, but that's the thing though, bro. It's like I tell him, I talk to Alex, and I tell him shit that I've been through
hmm
as examples.
yeah,
That way, I would rather him hear me talk about them than actually experience.
yeah,
You see what I mean?
yeah,
And I feel like Alex is super smart to where he knows that what we teaching him what's there's time and place for everything.
hmm
So the choices you make today are gonna be the choices you make tomorrow.
yeah.
I don't know if that's